allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. It's what I heard allegedly. It's on the street allegedly. I sing to the beat allegedly. 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 It's what I heard allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue allegedly. It won't help you allegedly. 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 Bitch, one of you was flat. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I know I am. So let's get to today's hot topics. They are supposedly recasting Housewives of New Jersey, and they're going to be bringing in Black women from South Orange. They said, we are tired of the troglodyte plotline of Tyrese. We all know that you just want to sleep with your brother, but because of societal norms, you can't. And that's why you're jealous of Melissa. That's why you hate that woman. And we're just tired of your Cersei Lannister plotline, allegedly. So we're moving on. We're moving on from you and your hairline. And your hairline. You realize your hairline is lower than Bronx's. You realize that, Teresa. I hope you do. I hope you do. But I think that's exactly what we need. And they said the truth is Black housewives shows do better, so they're giving the viewers what they want. Because I can definitely tell you, I don't know what we would call Housewives of New York, but this show ain't a Black housewife show with this nonsense going on. And speaking of nonsense going on, Beyonce's performing at the first ever Christmas halftime show. I guess everybody broke. If Beyonce is getting out here and working on Christmas Day, child, she needs us to stream Cowboy Carter too, because didn't nobody ask for that album. I mean, I thought it was cute, but honestly, her last couple albums, they've been, you listen once or twice, then you put that shit back on the shelf. You ain't coming out with them hits that stick like grits no more. So I'm a little surprised. I'm like, Beyonce doing promotion for an album nobody asked for. Oh. In Azalea Banks news, apparently Diddy is also part of the chicken killing crew because apparently he sacrificed a bird before the Shine case verdict in the bodyguard's new claim. I actually believe it. I believe Diddy is so evil that he would sacrifice a cat, a bat, a rat, eye of frog, toe of newt. I believe it. That's why he got everybody's music rights. I believe it. I believe that he would be that evil. And I think Janice taught him. I mean, they are both from Harlem, where, they have the Santorini up there. They do. I've seen it. I have seen the Santorini. I've seen them cut them candles that be exploding. I've seen it. Oh. Now, I want to talk about this. They fined LaMelo Ball for using a homophobic slur. But why don't they fine him for this face? Because I'm sorry, you can use whatever homophobic slur you want to when you look like a Cro-Mag man. You look like a true Neanderthal. Your hair looks dusty. Your forehead is sloping and elongated. I mean, then this whole, this expression, the dusty hair on top of it with the uneven hairline, girl. Where is your orthodontist? That's what I would like to know. Where is your orthodontist? Giving goofy movie. Fine him for this face. That's what I want him fined for. Fine him for this face and then send him to Korea to get this face done, because that's the only place they're going to go at it with the bone saw, which is what it needs. Exactly. You ain't got to worry about nobody's sissy, girl. You ain't got to worry about nobody's sissy looking like that. Looking like that. Also, we got to talk about this sissy too. Now, somebody said Drake cut his pigtails. Drake did not cut his pigtails. Drake took the weave out. Drake sat betwixt a strong man's knees and got his weave taken out and his scalp oiled and greased. Oiled and greased. Let's say it one more time. He got that scalp oiled and greased. He had somebody play it and just take that weave out. I know ain't nobody actually trying to claim them little pigtails was real. Girl, boy. I mean girl. I do mean girl. And he needs to shut up news. Tyrese is thinking about launching a podcast. Do you need a platform to complain about being a father anymore? You already have the Shade Room. You already have Rhymes with Snitch. Like, are you trying to monetize being a deadbeat so that way you can pay off being a deadbeat? But then you would no longer be a deadbeat, so your show would cancel itself. Or would you just have other men come on and talk about how you tried to dodge child support? Like, really, what would a worthless one-note actor like you really have to say on the airwaves? I want to know. Go talk to your children. Go talk to your children. You and 50 Cent. Go find your children and see if you can get them to speak to you. That's what your show should be. Parental healing. Or fraternal fuck-ups. Either way. Speaking of a podcast. Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss is launching a new show with her, Heifer Joyce, and Riley. And it's the same thing as Red Table Talk, except it's them. And I'm sorry, but I don't want to hear Kandi try to be open with Heifer Joyce about her sex life. I mean, Kandi, you can't even get Mama Joyce to respect your husband and your children's father. So what are you really going to have a conversation about? And then Riley, it's a little too grown her hard. So I just don't know what I really want to hear from the Hovers clan for an hour. But all you're going to do is talking like this and that. Because what are you really going to say? I don't know. Let Karma be the first guest. Karma, ain't no mountain high enough to be the first episode. But what are they like? I mean, Riley also is on that show with the Bravo Celebrity Kids. I'm going to call the show Thrust Upon Us. I don't know if that's the title, but that's the working title in my mind. Thrust Upon Us. And I'm sure Riley is an intelligent girl, but I'm not interested. I'm not. Oh, no, Twinkie Hill. I swear. I just wonder who's producing it and what Jada has to say. I guess we have to get to the main headline because I love you. And we're honest here. Meagan Good is engaged to Johnathan Majors after 1 year of dating, supporting him at his assault trial. Have we even gotten out of civil court yet, Meagan, before you want to financially anchor yourself to a loser, to a 1940 faced loser who's no longer in fashion and we know has a history of getting handsy? Really, Meagan? Now, the pastor you were married to, now he was attractive. I'm sad that, that one didn't work out because I'd enjoy going to sleep in that every night. That would be fun. But, I can understand they can get boring. They can get bossy. They can get irritating. But you're going to go to him? And he's got nothing but Lifetime and Hallmark movies ahead of him. The good days of his career are gone. And this is what you want to anchor yourself to. This is the albatross that you want to wear around your neck. What do I like to sing? The brain is small and the belly's fat. Why would you get pregnant with that? Oh, don't get pregnant with that. Harlem just got season 3. You've got a couple seasons till syndication money. And this is what you want to hang out with? Really? There aren't any other black men. And then why do you have to get a black man in crisis? A black man in peril? Child, go on and get a honky. The fuck? You can do bad all by your damn self. Look at Serena. Look at Serena. She just celebrated her 7 years with Alexis Ohanian, billionaire. Billionaire. I'm telling you. Jesus Christ, honey. Did nobody tell you to take one for the team but Jason Dumbass Lee? Don't listen to that. Sorry. Don't. Run. Drop that cheap ring and run. Lord. Just throwing your life away. Throwing your life away. Jesus Christ. You can do better. Refrigerator Lee. Honey, I'm not cutting up. I'm telling the truth. I'm tired. I don't want to see her go the way that most of her TV show go, which is down the damn drain. I loved her in Minority Report, the series. And that's what this relationship is. Minority Report, the series. I made a sage garlic butter. It's divine. Hot Point Lee, Whirlpool Lee, Idiot Lee. And what are you getting out of it? What are you getting out of it? He cried on Ianca's big bosoms on stage. He's done his mea culpa. He's come home. So what more, Let Lee Daniels or Tyler Perry, put him on a casting couch in a movie and move the hell on. He is not your cross to bear. Meagan, I'm sorry, you're not that good of an actress, honey. We're not buying it. You're wasting your own time and your own resources. And I feel sorry for you. Genuinely. But those were today's top stories from this bottom. So I'm going to see you soon for some.